This is so awkward. Oh my goodness. Hey there, everyone. My name is Monkey Shrapnel from the Guys Who Play Games. Back with some more Donkey Kong Country 2 The Lost Levels. And I think it's been something like 5 months since I last recorded this. And I don't know why, because I've only had one level left. But, well, I do know why. I know why, because so many goddamn things have been happening that I haven't had the goddamn time, or the motivation, or the really just anything to do this. Like, let me list off some things. My dad hurt his back. That's one of the big things, actually. He's also not been working for like 5 months. Pretty much the same thing. Since I almost finished this. A big thing was I got a job. Let's see, what else? I can't think of them now because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm really tired, but I figured I had time and I just wanted to finish this thing once and for all. End of the line, yeah, nice name. So you'll notice I entered that level without having to pay because I decided that the rest of the levels I didn't really feel like going back and actually finishing them, like looking for other stuff, because there was like 2 or 3 levels I couldn't find everything in anyways, in like the start, and I watched video guides just to make sure, and the video guides didn't show them either, so no matter what I would have done, it would have been impossible for me to actually show this level. So I figured, whatever, I just modded the fucking game to give me the money so I can enter this level. I'm gonna drop a save state right now because I'm a little worried. And I might use save states for this level because I'm going into a blind like the rest of this game. I have no idea what's gonna happen other than I know it's probably gonna be awful. But let's finish this game off. Get it done. I want to do other stuff. I want to start actually recording shit again. I have like so many things I want to do, but I wanted to finish this first. Oh, I just remembered. So this will be going up after the last video, part 24. Oh, the big reason why I didn't bother even trying to record this is because I wanted to finish editing part 24. Now, part 24 ended up taking something like pretty much the same as the rest of the stuff, 4 or 5 months to finish editing. That was because, like with a couple episodes in the past, for some reason it never recorded the sound. I don't know why it didn't record the sound, but I decided since this was the last episode of the main game, and I really didn't feel like letting the game beat me, so I went ahead and edited in all the sound effects post-recording, and that was a bad idea, because guess how many sound effects are in this game? There's a lot. And it took me, not joking, like 4 or 5 months of on again, off again editing to finish that thing. The video is only like half an hour, but you have to add in so many sound effects. I didn't want to half-ass it, so I went and did that, and that ended up taking forever, because I decided, screw it, I don't want the last episode to suck. Of course, this is the last episode anyways, so whatever. Alright, what's up? You're joking. This is it? This is the grand finale? After all this is how it ends? A goddamn skull cart? Apparently this is a race, too, because the sound effect starts playing like half a second after the level starts. It starts playing the jungle music and then it instantly starts this screech music. Oh no, it starts playing the bramble music actually. Kinda reminds me of Donkey Kong Land 2. And it's for those reasons that you can see I don't care at all, because this is absurd and I don't know why I'm even bothering. But there's not really much I can do, so I guess let's try to concentrate and beat this? What? Did that disable my... I tried jumping, but it didn't work. I don't know if that's because I suck, I mean, really, let's just assume it's because I suck. That seems smart. Oh my god. Like, I don't know why I ever bothered playing this game blind, because it is just awful. These skull cart levels in particular, they are so trial and error, it's not even funny. And then, it's like, I'm okay with trial and error games, but this is not the game format to do it in, because look what happens. Now I have to sit here through this game over screen, sit through the... Luckily, the game's actually really nice, and you can skip a lot of this stuff afterwards, but like, I still have to go back to the save, go in here, go through all this club of shit, go in here, and start the level up again. I mean, I put the save state down for a reason, but it still takes time to load the state. I don't even remember what the shortcut is. Still, though, I have to say, if nothing else, at least it's create. I swear to God, I'm trying to jump. I don't even know. Maybe it's just like the weird lag. Maybe there's like delay. Is this Halo 1? Is there a delay when you press the jump button? I'm pretty sure that's not the case because everything else feels fluid when I jump. It's just this right here. Oh, I made it. I would have made it there too, but for some reason like, how in the hell are you supposed to beat that first try? I can understand the rest of the stuff because you just jump for it, but if you jump at the latest part from that jump, you hit the you miss the freaking flutter guy. It's like, how? It's absurd. So here you just don't do anything, and then you jump, but you... Oh. Well, now I'm just confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Well, let's see. So this is honestly not that bad to start off with, although I'm still dying because it's just like precision jumps that you have no control over. I mean, I will admit, the skull cart looks kind of cool when it's all like black and white like that. In fact, really, really, if I can say one thing about this game is that the custom palettes have always been really nice looking. The game looks really cool, but wow, these levels are hell to play. And it's such a shame because it started off so good. Oh, whoops. Like, they started off so balanced and shit, but I think this guy, whoever was making it, just didn't know how to properly make a level hard without being complete utter bullshit. Like, this level just kind of sums it up in a nutshell, really. It's just kind of a bunch of like, ugh! How do you make that? Because if you jump off the flutter and bounce, you don't do a full hop like you would. The skull cart doesn't do that because the only things you jump off of in the skull cart normally are other people in skull carts. And that normally doesn't let you bounce. Right? You do a little mini hop like you see. And there's not really anything you can do to control that, so I have no idea what you're supposed to do there. Maybe it must be like a perfect jump. Let's try it. Nope. I'm pretty sure that is what you're supposed to do there because the skull cart has kind of a massive hitbox in the back. Basically, you can say that the skull cart has one fat ass. It's the kind of skull cart that really needs to get a diet going. Not that there's a problem with having that kind of lifestyle. Oh, nice, I did it. What am I doing? What? Like, what? This feels like something out of, like... I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, like, Kaizo. But even Kaizo doesn't just throw shit like that at you constantly, which is kind of crazy to think that I'm gonna sit here and say Kaizo Mario does a better job at difficulty than this. At least Kaizo Mario goes balls to the wall, just the most absurd things possible. This is just a bunch of boring ass precision jumps over pits. And then the flutters come and then it's just luck based because I don't know when they're gonna show up until I've died like 50 times and have it memorized. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I was talking about healthy living, because why not? I personally think that I'm gonna say this. I don't have a problem with people living, you know, like, being fat, as it were. Like, I know fat shaming's I don't know all about that, but I'm gonna say this. I don't have a problem with people who live that way, but I do have a problem who act like it's a good thing. It's not... Oh, shit. What is happening here? What? Can you... What? Can you drive on those? I don't even know. I can't even focus when I'm talking about this. Maybe this is why so many of the videos that I recorded in the past of this series end up just being me going, and barely talking, or just reiterating things that anybody could say, because I can't concentrate very well, especially since it's 2 in the morning. I'm actually shocked how calm I am. I think this is proving that I need to be better at not taking games so seriously, because, man, I know I've said this before, but I'm almost a little embarrassed looking back at some videos and seeing how pissed off I get at things that are... Things aren't always the game's... Like, it's not always my fault, and it's not always the game's fault, is the thing. It's kind of, sometimes it's even just a mix of both, but I wish I could take things a little less seriously sometimes, because, like I said, I'm a little embarrassed at how mad I get, and I know it turns some people off. I remember getting a couple messages about people saying, like, I can't watch this video because I'm almost cringing at how mad you get, and it's like, I can understand that. Of course, on the other hand, some people actually do enjoy it when I get mad. I know my friends in particular, if you've ever seen any of the Rage Cage videos, they fucking love when I get pissed off and spout out the most insane gibberish non sequitur shit that I can think of. And sometimes even I find rewatching some of the stuff I recorded where I do that is just like, how did I even think of some of that stuff? I think I've lost my train of thought like 2 or 3 times here. I was talking about fat shaming or something. Yeah, I have no problem with people living like that, but I do have a problem with people acting like it's a good thing and encouraging other people to do that, because at the end of the day, being overweight is not healthy. Being underweight is also not healthy. I'm not saying that that's not true either. You need to have a healthy weight. Not too heavy, but not too light, obviously, right? Aw, man. Well, I guess we'll find out here if these hurt you. They don't! Huh! That's interesting, actually, that those don't hurt you. I wasn't aware that those actually check if you're on foot or not, because no matter what animal buddy you are, those hurt you. So it's interesting to think that if you're on a skull car, you can actually drive on it, or I guess move on it normally. That's pretty cool, actually. Anyways, I wonder what the point of that freaking door is. All that door really does is slow you down. You know, actually, that door makes it easier to tell that there's a jump coming. So I'm almost a little... That would actually be a good way to make some of this stuff a little less bullshit, because you have more time to react. So it's almost like he had a good idea here, but just didn't implement it anywhere else so far. Right? Because I can see right away there's a big-ass jump there. So I jump at the last second and I make it. Yeah, like, look at that fat ass you got. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. Holy hell. Oh my god, I'm doing it! Oh, man. That was pretty far. But, I think it's pretty obvious from here that it's time to start dropping some save states. So I'm gonna make it to, I think, about where I jump over those bees. And then I'm gonna drop a save state there. Hopefully, if I ever reach a midpoint, I don't have to worry about running out of lives. But that might be a case where I just have to drop another save state there. I'm shocked I'm giving up so easily, but like, I'm just... Like, you can see what I'm doing here, right? It's just trial and error, right? It's not to say that it's not fun in some way. It's almost, you know, nice when you've learned a level to the point where you can just beat it without even thinking. Right? Like, that's almost its own reward. Like, I've seen lots of Raukow's videos, and sometimes he'll end, like, playing lots of those kind of levels, and he has fun, because what the heck? As annoying as it can be to have to basically rely on just learning the level. Ooh, I got a burp coming up. Oof. It's almost in a way... I'm never gonna finish this train of thought. It's almost fun and satisfying to learn to beat a level like that. Anyways, as you can see here, one thing that's making it weird to jump here is that I wasn't aware of this, but like, I guess these are actually sloped when you jump on them. So like, when I'm driving over them, is there like a... I don't want to press any buttons because I'm afraid of like messing the recording. I really don't want to mess this up because, not to be full of myself or anything, but this commentary is probably the best I've done in this whole goddamn series. Which is saying not that much because it's been pretty bad throughout. What was I talking about? Christ. Like, look at that jump. Like, it's like I jump and then I almost slow down and speed up all in midair at the same time. It's really weird. Ooh. I drank a Coke Zero and now I'm getting kind of like gas coming up out of my stomach and it's making it hard to talk. Because I occasionally have to like, oh, almost hiccup or burp. Oh, and it makes it really annoying. Oh, that fuckity doo-doo. Like, seriously though, that's just awful. I'm gonna make these jumps and then drop another save state, actually, is what I'm gonna do. Because this is just really shitty. Ah, fuck me. Okay. Oh, fuck, why am I hiccuping so much? Okay. I'm gonna play the level calmly here for a second. I'm gonna do this trick I learned where if you sit here and focus on your breathing, it gets rid of hiccups, alright? So, watch this. Alright, and they're gone. That was probably pretty boring, but what the heck? Like, this spike jumping is kind of cool. I'm surprised that's the K? You're joking. Well, save state the heck out of that. At least I was almost done that section. I didn't even need a save state, did I? No, I save stated once. Oh, jeez. And they give you a thing here. Like, how are you supposed to avoid this? Like that, I guess. Actually, that was really easy. Oh, come on. Tell me that's fair. And then I'm dead because I took too much time. And you can't actually walk against this, and you can't even jump, so I'm basically dead. There's nothing I can do, unfortunately. Ah, well, that's too bad, so sad, right? At the end of the day, it's what the guy designed it to do. Alright, so I just gotta jump over him, really. What? It doesn't even bounce you high enough. What the? He fell down, the jacker. The jacker. I wanted to say I've already said fuck multiple times, but I didn't want to say jackass. Jackass is one of my favorite words because it reminds me of one of my favorite shows, Corner Gas, which is a true blue Canadian show. Heck yeah, it is. It's a very hit or miss show. I know a lot of people that are like, a lot of Americans in particular, that are just like, how can you like that show? It's so boring or crappy. But it's a particular type of humor, basically. If you don't like it, then whatever. But I know a lot of people that like it. You know, that's something that people don't realize, is there's so much opinions when it comes to media. Media is easily the most opinionated source of entertainment that will ever exist. Because there are people who will say completely different things, and it's just funny how, like, you can have a completely different opinion, and it's all valid, right? Like, maybe you don't like a certain game that someone else likes. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. I mean, I can say that a game's shitty, and if I provide facts, then I can say it's more legitimate, maybe, but at the end of the day, even if I give all the facts in the world, if you don't like a game even though I say you should, then there's nothing I can do. Like, I recently started playing Paper Mario again. I played through the original. I even worked on like a mod of the game that makes it a lot harder, where I just buffed up a lot of the enemies' stats to make it, you know, a bit more entertaining to play as a more experienced player. I don't know why I'm going over this because it has nothing to do with my point. But the point I'm getting at is that, like, I know people that love the original Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, and really don't like, or don't like Sticker Star and Color Splash. Whereas there's people who are the opposite and actually like those and don't really think that Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door are all that great. And it's interesting because, you know, when I first thought about it, I didn't think there was anyone who was like that. Because I'm like, you know, Sticker Star sucks. Color Splash is actually not that bad. I still think the gameplay is boring because you're basically just moving around. It's the same thing where the battle system is really boring. And then, you know, the filling in all the paint spots is like, whoop-de-doo, I just walk around mashing the paint button over and over again, you know, 100 goddamn times. And it just seems boring to me. But the writing is amazing, and the music's pretty good too. But I know people that actually don't find that boring, and then they're like, Thousand Year Door is too much backtracking, and that's kind of true. Anyone who's played Thousand Year Door knows that that's like the biggest flaw of the game. According to what people say, it's supposed to be like making fun of RPGs that have a lot of backtracking, but it's like, this is the same problem with some ROM hacks and like people who make Super Mario Bros. X levels and shit. That it's like, making fun of it is one thing, but if you're making fun of it by just doing what they do, which makes the player have to do all that annoying stuff anyways, it's like, you're not making fun of it, you're just doing it. Whether you bring attention to it or not doesn't really matter at that point, because it's like, you know, like Thousand Year Door has so much backtracking, especially near the, like, one of the last chapters, you have to backtrack all around to find the white bomb guy, and it's like, I get the joke, but wow, is it annoying, hey? Like, it takes forever to do, and I know people that just don't like it. Yeah, it's just funny how that works, hey? You gonna slash there, buddy? Like, holy heck. Oh wow, I blanked there for a second. Look at this. This is blind as hell. There's ground there, though! And the guy was not firing his goddamn cannon. Even if I had the midpoint. Well, I do have the midpoint, but I'm loading that state. Because that's some bullshit, I have to say. Whoa! Oh, wow. That was lucky. Normally, if you get anywhere close to that guy, he's just gonna instantly start, like, going, like, Macho Man Randy Savage on you. But I guess if you approach him behind and just get him barely. I guess it's because his range is really tiny, so Randy could actually hit him before he goes invincible and attacks you. So I guess you're just supposed to leap of faith there, which is not a bad idea, but I would have preferred a banana that would at least kind of indicated it. Because as it was just kind of like, you just kind of had to know. Alright, time for another save state. This is probably going to end up being really short because I'm using all these save states, eh? Oh well. What? They even give me invincibility. I say phooey on that. Can I reload that and go back? Although it's interesting that you get to see the unused behavior of an animal buddy getting hit by the spikes. And because they get hit by the spikes, they actually just die, which is the only thing in the game that can kill. Oh wow, I actually would have made that if I cared at all, but I'm too busy focusing on this. Spikes are being crushed and Castle Crusher. The only things in the game that can kill an animal buddy that's just chilling like this, like out of a not transformed. And it's really interesting how that works. What the heck? Just a random mouse? I don't know why, but this feels really weird to me. It almost feels like we're about to do like a credit sequence where it's just one of every enemy. Although maybe that might be a bit too creative for this game. That would have been pretty cool, I think. If you ask me, it would have been cool, but oh well. I'm okay with this still. I think this part of the level is probably... I'm not sure if you're supposed to have Rampy here or not. Because it looked like you weren't. Oh, well. Oh my god! I don't know if that's supposed to happen on purpose, but... I've done it. I've beaten the fucking game. All that's left is K. Rool Duel ×2. Huh, that was weird how the mouth opened up, but the thing was already there. That might be an emulation error, because I'm pretty sure if you play an actual Super Nintendo, it does not show up. How many coins do I have? Let me check. Do I have enough to save? I don't, actually. This is the first time I've walked into Cranky's house, and I have non-skippable text. That's actually really funny. Oh no, this is the first time I've walked into it in here, anyways. I hope my talking isn't too quiet, because I'm kind of far away from the mic, because I'm kind of out of it if I haven't mentioned it already. Still though, if nothing else, I can say that wasn't that bad, although it wasn't that bad because it's save states. So I guess those names are hard-coded because they don't change because the level's name changes. It was still like Animal Antics and stuff. I'm guessing this battle isn't going to be any harder. Although this battle as a whole is kind of short, but it is kind of hard, I'd say. It's definitely... It's a different kind of hard. It's interesting how he telegraphs his patterns in this with the clouds. And that's actually, once again, like, really nice idea. And I have to give the developers credit for doing that. Because I really like it when they do that. Like, I think they want you to duck here, but it's like, it's easier just to... Except for that last one, I guess. I think it's easier just to do that. Anyways, this is the one part that actually gets hard. And I might get hit here. Nope. It's pretty hard to duck and weave between those, because the last one gets really tiny, but it's like... It's no problem if you're... got good timing. I'm actually surprised I did it when I'm, like, out of it. I remember you having trouble with that as a kid all the time. I could never beat this guy without getting hit. I could usually beat him pretty easily, but I could never really do it without getting hit was the problem. Because that one, the pattern where it just keeps shooting and shooting is just really hard. Anyways, this is the one part where the Game Boy version kind of screws up, because in the Game Boy version, he doesn't shoot any suck you in fast like he does here. He sucks in like he does the first time in the other battles, so it's super slow. Whereas here, you can actually potentially get screwed up by his fast sucking and have to redo that entire pattern. Which is kind of a dick move, but I can appreciate it for being something you have to deal with. And I'm actually interested to see if somebody's ever done a video of them trying to last as long as possible against this guy. That would actually be really cool. I'd be down for that. Oh, that reminds me, the Game Boy version also has ice clouds instead of the purple clouds. The purple clouds reverse your controls, whereas the ice clouds just freeze you in place, which basically means that while the purple clouds punish you by kind of disorienting your controls, the ice clouds usually just get you hit, because he fires so fast that by the time you defrost, you don't have enough time to defrost, really. Anyways, I didn't beat Mario, unfortunately, but hey, we get to see this sweet-ass ending. Like, look at this graphics, man. Like, for a console that came out 2 decades ago, more than 2 decades ago, this looks really nice. Honestly, this looks better than some games today that come out that just have crappy-ass, dreary, you know, everything gray and like grayish in this, you know, real world. I don't really know how to articulate that very well, but yeah, that's it. That is this damn ROM hack finally out of the way. You can skip that intro when you beat the game. Look at that zinger up on top of the O in Kong. Ain't he a cutie? That's cute. So yeah, here's the game. I only got 91%, but hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, see you guys later.